Okay, so let me finish off what I was saying. I want to hear from more people, what it's like for you, in your community whenever you're a forensics officer, right? Just getting their start. You're not in the door yet. All right? Or you even listen to the stories of some athletes. I'll give you a perfect example. Old Dirty Bastard died in the music industry, and this is what made Old Dirty Bastard so ill, right? And this is where a lot of critics, they can't dabble back and not admit that they're just pure haters when it comes to somebody with talent that they don't like, right? Old Dirty Bastard was such a real guy. He made sure that his album cover, The Return of the 36 Chambers, had his food stamp card on it. That was his real shit. Not everybody knows that. A lot of people that are true, authentic fans know that shit. And they respect the fuck out of O.D. Bastard, because after he got his record deal, even the second album in, still getting food stamps. And there's a lot of rappers that got a record deal that still get food stamps, but none of them as real as ODB to put their food stamp card on their album, because they ain't like that. They ain't inside out, man. They ain't transparent like that. They want you to believe that they'll never run out of money. And that's not true. I'll tell you something else. There's nurses that graduated, that got their CNA, or that became a registered nurse, male and female nurses, right? Doctors, you name it. Lawyers that just passed the bar exam and officially got their practice today, still got food stamps. And they bust their ass to get through college. But finally they have the opportunity to never need that shit again. So, what's your rags to riches story? Because if you're mad at white people or black people that had money from the beginning because their parents were successful, then why do you try to act like you're self-made out of nothing? Like nobody gave you a front. You cannot be from the hood and never got food stamps. And whenever you made it out, you can't look at the nerd without looking like a hypocrite, or the college kid that chose to go to college and not do what you do. Whether it's slanging crack or being a rapper, whatever it is, slanging coke or whatever. You can't look at somebody and laugh at them and not be a hypocrite yourself whenever you started out, you didn't even have a pot to piss in. So you're going to shit on the people that buy your very albums? Or do you only got love for people that buy your albums that have money that always did? Are you for the ghetto or are you not for the ghetto? Because ghetto equals food stamps, whether you're suburbs or rural or not. Food stamps equals poverty, ghetto equals poverty. Are you for the poor people or do you make fun of poor people? Because if you make fun of poor people, you're making fun of who you are. It does who you were. And who you were is who you are. Because listen, not everybody makes it in life. Some people are never going to get off of food stamps. Some people are going to need them for life. Some people might not. I have a job, right? But as soon as my job becomes full time, they're going to stop giving it to me. And that's happened before, right? I didn't always get them. But right now, what I'm doing is not proving, oh, see, I told you he's a fucking clown. I told you he's never going to work for a department. He ain't no cop, right? Chill, dog. You just want another ride from... You want somebody to ride the wave another more million times. She's going to get tired of you, dog. She's going to get tired of you. All right? Everybody comes to a point where you're not relevant anymore. Stop cuffing. Stop being greedy. Give somebody credit besides yourself. Or you're going to be the Grinch that stole the magic from Pittsburgh. Or the Grinch that stole the magic from the industry, right? But people don't like that shit, dog. They really don't. So that's all I really got to say, man. That's all I really got to say, man. There's professionals, that are working their way out of the ghetto. You remember when you worked your way out of the ghetto? Or are you still 1 foot in? If you're still pumping cracks and moving record, or selling coke and moving record, or selling weed and moving record, or you're still robbing people, you don't got it all either. If you never have to do that shit ever again in your life, and you're just surviving off of rap and you never have to do one crime again in your life, then you could talk. You could talk. But if you still have to do shit that you're not proud of, that if you're worried about a nigga with a squad car rolling up on you in your nearest jurisdiction, that has jurisdiction to arrest you, then the only reason you're dogging me is because you know that one day I might arrest you. Or somebody like me. Just admit it. Just really come out with it. You're not afraid of where people are. You're afraid of what we could become. And that's insecurity. So humanize the rapper. Let everybody know, dog, that you're more like Clarence than Eminem. Because Eminem will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You're just going to dog me because all of these, my girl cheats on me. All this and that and this and that. He told you everything that was wrong with him. And the nigga at the end of the day had nothing to say because critics don't have nothing to say. All right? So stop being greedy and stop being fake. Either you're for poor people or you're for people that are that got it, that don't got nothing to worry about. What are you? Did you forget where you come from? All right. So humanize the rapper. And I know there's a lot of people that totally agree with me because I have conversations with people like this all day. Another thing is, all you security guards out there from Allied Universal, St. Moritz Universal, different companies or whatever that go through the same shit that I go through, tell your story, man. Tell your fucking story. Not all you have podcasts. Some of you do. Some of you stream, but some of you're nervous when you stream. Get that frog out of your throat, man. Tell these people to get off your dick. Or if you're a female, tell these people to get off your kahunas. Don't be afraid of the Reaper, man. All right? Tell these niggas, can I live? Tell them niggas to tell you why they're mad. And tell your story because I want to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? Think like a cop ain't just about me. It's about people like you too. Even though you never been auxiliary police, you never been forensics, that doesn't mean you never will be. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you just want to do security. But tell the community and reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? We could stream a live together. But tell people your story and what you go through, and I want to hear it. And keep doing that shit, and just don't let anybody stop you. Because the only reason why they mad is because they're lazy. And I don't mean lazy in a good way. I mean lazy in a bad way. It's because they don't like to see anybody do what they're too afraid to try and do. All right? All right? Keep shining, man. Because every bad apple got a blemish, all right? They got one too. They just don't want to show it, all right? God's going to bless you.